Guys, we're in the plaza. Me and Joveline saw a foreigner earlier on. But, thing is here in the Philippines, and this is in UK, England, all over the world, a lot of the foreigners, they're not very friendly, are they? Not very friendly at all, to be honest. Me and Joveline, you do get foreigners actually coming here to the Philippines, wherever you are in the world. And some will talk to you, but they're just not very friendly. And if they're back in England, they don't talk to you anyway. Now, I've met one or two really nice foreigners here, and a lot of the foreigners here, let's be honest, they've got personalities of a snake. They're not very friendly. And thing is, when you're actually a YouTuber and you actually read your comments on your post, a lot of the comments, the bad, really, really bad comments, are actually foreigners. And Joveline just said, it's not hard work. Don't get me wrong, a lot of the Filipino people are not very friendly either. But a lot of Filipino people are very, very friendly. And what Joveline said was, Filipino girls, ladies, so they think, well, it's very easy for a foreigner to say, hi, good morning, good afternoon, but they don't. And why the hell do you come to the Philippines if you're not very friendly and you don't want this type of a culture? So if you come into the Philippines, you're not a friendly guy, you don't want to chat to Philippine people, why do you come here? Because a lot here, you're not very friendly whatsoever. And if you don't chat to me, I won't chat to you. If you don't say hello, I won't say hello. I might say it once or twice, but after that, if you actually do not chat, trying to move to get some light, if you actually don't chat back, that's it. I just won't bother chatting to you whatsoever. And people notice, so if you don't come to the Philippines, you're not expecting people to, oh yes sir, almighty one, because people won't like you. And even if you're a nice guy, there's a lot of nice foreigners here, there's a lot of bad ones, so why the hell do you come to the Philippines if you're not a very friendly person? Why? Because it's really strange. I've actually seen quite a few foreigners, and I've actually been in SM, and they're always normally really big and fat for some reason. And now I'm not being a racist. I've been fat, but I am now slim, and I normally keep in shape anyway.
Foreigners here in the Philippines, they are snobbish types.
So the girls here in the Philippines notice you guys, foreigners, and you normally are. Guys, it has to be said, you're really not very nice people at all. You're very snobbish, you look down on people, and I've had a few Filipinos do this to me as well. But
We're
it
not
has
saying
to...
it in general that all.
No.
Yeah.
Most
of them.
We've got one or two foreigners, really nice guy that lives here there's a nice guy here, he lives in London, he lives here, somewhere in Mercia, and there's one or two really nice foreigners that actually do come to the Philippines. But it has to be said, most on you look down, and you're really not all that, to be honest, and it has to be said, you really are nasty, crappy people when you're looking down and all you've got to say is bad things about people. Why come here? Why come here? You better go into somewhere where actually your type of person is.
Or maybe, well, let's just say maybe they're just the type of person that really serious type.
No,
like that.
Joveline said they might be just serious type of people. They're not serious type of people. You can see it in the body language. He said, Hi, hello, and it's
Or maybe that's really their characteristic.
just bad characteristics, not very nice personalities. So you know, if you're going to come here and you don't like being called, you know, hi Joe, you know, what do you expect to be called? Charlie, Ben?
Oh, they won't reply.
You know, you just don't reply. So you know, why do you actually come here to the Philippines? You know, don't bother coming. You know, and I'm sure. You know, like I said, Jovelyn noticed it, lots of other people notice it. And that's why a lot of people don't like you foreigners. You're not very friendly.
So
But that's just your
don't expect the
personality.
Filipino girls
And that's just what you are like abroad anyway,
so
in
don't
your own
expect
country.
all Filipino girls that most of the foreigners are nice or friendly. But no, not really.
No, a lot of you foreigners are not very friendly. And, you know, why the hell you come here? I ain't got a damn clue. You know, I've got a clue. I know why a lot of you come here. But you know, you have to be a bit friendly, guys. Lot of nice, friendly foreigners here in the Philippines. And it has to be said, there's a lot of ones, you know, that's not very nice whatsoever. Why do you come here? Make a comment. Whether it's a good one or a bad one, who cares? Have a beautiful day. We are here in the Plaza, Murcia, Negros Occidental.
Sometimes they don't snub you. Sometimes they don't snub you. They just only like looking to you, but they're not replying or say something. But you already say hi, sir, hello, sir. But
They don't answer.
Yeah, no answer from them.
They don't chat back. And don't tell me it's hard to get a girlfriend here in the Philippines. I can sit here and have 20 girlfriends. The trick is finding a nice girlfriend. And, you know, a nice foreigner, a bad girlfriend, a bad girl, a nice foreigner, or a nice foreigner and a nice girl. That's about, you know, that's the way it should actually be. So you have to go to Jovelyn's channel and listen what she has to say, you know, because she never does a blog really, but
I'm just only updating shorts.
she's just updating shorts. I'll put her channel in the description.
Please subscribe to my channel, guys.
Please subscribe to Jovelyn's channel.
Yeah. And
Ju-
watch some
Jude's
my
vlogs.
old videos there.
I watch some of her old videos, dear. And please share the videos because she needs to get up to 1,000 subscribers. And she's about 8,900 now. So please help her get to 1,000 subscribers. She wants to get monetized. Right, hurry up and say goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
10, 7,
Mass in the morning is from 5, 7
and 10.
and 10. But some people actually come to church round about 4 o'clock. So they are here very, very early in the morning.
Time it's just like around 3 o'clock.
This is Mass.
So, yeah, I think 4 o'clock. That's the only one mass.
That's one Mass here in Murcia.
During afternoon time.
And that's on a Sunday. So if you want to come to Mass, there's 3 Masses.
Yeah, 3 masses in the morning and 1 in the afternoon.
3 Masses in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. Right, happy Sunday, guys.
Sunday. Thank you. God bless everyone.
Ah, it's a cutter.
Yeah.
Ah,
Butter.
it's a cutter and it's free and she's found it in the plaza. You know, dogs here in the Philippines, they like to, you know, they'll pull a plastic bag to pieces And if it tastes okay, plastic bag, they actually do like to eat the plastic bag. So dogs here, look, see, just that's what they do, they eat all the plastic bag. And that's dogs here in the Philippines. So, you could say this dog's a plastic dog. Well, Jovelyn said they eat plastic because they're starving. But he looks quite well fed. But mostly they are starving. Right guys, as I have actually had a few comments, you know, Muslims, Shia rule, you know, people coming to England, you know, thieving, taking the British government down, you know, people with actually very, very bad values. And yes, there's a lot to be said, and maybe I'll do a separate video, maybe I'll do a separate channel, and I can actually chat what I think, you know. And you know, Muslims, now a lot of the beliefs, it's a man's belief, so it's not generally, you know, their beliefs are not generally a woman's beliefs. Okay, it's a man's belief. And a lot of the values, I'm not going to chat about it for long, a lot of the values are just not very, very good at all, you know. So I think really if I actually do start to chat about Muslims, I'm sure there's some good Muslims, hard working, but you know, look what's happening in England. And you know, so I think really it needs another channel for me to actually start to chat about it. So maybe if I get a few comments, I will actually start to chat about it. But you know, my country of England, Great Britain, I actually see it's in decline. I'm gonna, when I come back to England, I'll see what's going off. And I don't have no respect for the government, don't have any respect for you police either. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good police officers, I'm sure, and we need the police. What we need, we do not need police taking his own people down for scammers, for scum, for people with no values, for rapists. Yeah, for rapists, I don't know what it is. Pineapple, guys. So I actually don't know. I've lost it now with Jovelyn. You know, the police, you know, in my day with the police it was bump, busted nose, crack under chin, bang, bang, bang in face. That were basically police. And I could actually chat about that, but maybe I'll leave that till I get back to England. So no respect for the police. You know, you're just taking hard-working people down. And, you know, people really need to stand up like they are doing now. And like I said, there's a lot to be said for it. And I ought to just start a new channel, really. And that's what I think I will do. And like I said, thanks for the great comments. Whether it's a good one or a bad one. Thanks for the comments, guys. Take care, God bless. But you know, I mean, it's all on there, it's all online, it's on TikTok, it's on YouTube, it's all on there. You know, you have to take the law into your own hands, right? A lot of you won't agree with that, but what the law is doing and what the government is doing to England, it's suppressing, okay? And you, the law, are not above. You are not above, the law is not above, the courts are not above, the government is not above the good, hard-working British people. So, you know, you need to start to rule your country in English values. Okay, guys, take care, God bless. We're here in the Philippines, I'm in the plaza. Happy Sunday.
We're now ready to go back
we're ready to go back to Concilian. Have a great day. Take care. God bless. Right, guys, a little chat about UK, England, bad things that's going off. You know, lots of invaders, liars, scammers, cheaters, you know, coming over from other countries, trying to inflict their very, very bad, you know, very, very bad values. They don't have good values. You know, the Muslim men of fighting age. So we're here in the Philippines, and it looks like all of the ladies are probably going to church, been to church, or going out for a nice cup of coffee. So like I said, you know, hopefully when I get back to England, you know, I can actually start to blog and chat about what's happening on a different channel. So I'll just keep 2 channels, and that's what I think I'll do. So Joveline's been for some gas, and now we're going back to our place. And thanks a lot to everyone for helping to support. So, you know, very much appreciated. Thanks a lot, guys, you know, for all the good comments and for the good words and for the bad words, I suppose you could say that too. So, you know, life is life, and I hope everyone's fine and taking care. Looks like the cat's up on the table. I'm sure he will after something to mobbing to go looking for food.